Hello, wonderful people. Guess who is back? So apparently, I recorded a video last week that it was supposed to be for last week video, but then when I wanted to edit it to post it for you guys to see it, I realized that was when I realized that my mic stopped working halfway through the video. So I didn't have video to edit and post on my YouTube. So like I was just like, "Oh, guys, I know you're not gonna miss me, but I'm back like I never left." So this is like me making the video that I made last week. Honestly, I was so heartbroken. I was just like, "Are you serious with me?" Because when I paused the video and I played it, the mic was working, the sound was there, and that was all I needed. But when I wanted to actually edit it that same day, that was when I realized that there was no sound. But nevertheless, let's get into today's video. So I made a video, I think about last 2 weeks ago, about why R20 suck. Then someone commented something very, 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 very vital point, and I was like, oh wait, if you remember correctly, I said I did not exactly mention everything, but I just mentioned a very few points. Then I was like, oh, this is actually a very, very vital point. So yeah, let's get into. So I just told myself like, okay, let's make another video. Let's make a part two of our 20 sock in 2026. So yeah, this is it. So the first point, which is like her comment, was that the high cost of living, and if we're being honest, that's the major. That's the major because things has drastically changed. The economy is like ooh, 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 ooh. Inflation and all those things is just something else. Like you know how a nation is supposed to move forward, but in our own case, it just seems like well, no wahala. But it's sad that the high cost of living is drastically increasing. It's my turn now that I cannot take myself on a solo date because of the amount of money that I will spend. It's my turn now that if I think of going out, when I reason the money that I'm going to use, I'm like, it's only when it's my turn. You now be hearing that time it was 200 naira to go to this place and come back. You pay 15 naira. That time it was that time. Now that is my turn. I'm saying 4, 5, 5K, 6K, 9K, 15K as transportation to go to somewhere. Ah, then you not even get there. To order drink, you be hearing 2K, 5K. Kilo day now. Kilo day. We're not picking money from the floor. The high cost of living. To buy hair, to buy clothes, to buy jewelries, to buy things like makeup, everything is just something else. The high cost of living is one of the very good vital reasons why our 20s suck. And forgive me for even forgetting this because this was supposed to like be the number one point. Forgive me because think about it. What is going on? And the funny thing is that it's looking like you have to adapt because it's not going to change. It's looking like even if the next president comes and we are still going to remain there because if you notice something through the course of history, whenever something goes up, it doesn't come down. Whatever goes up must come down, right? Yeah. But when it comes to Nigerian economy, whatever goes up, it stays up. Even though this will get better, it will still remain up. I remember when pure water was still 5 naira, and then we started selling pure water 10 naira, and then it went back to 5 naira. Ba? Sorry if I say 5 naira and 10 naira because I'm a young girl. As much as I am young, I only remember when pure water was 5 naira. So like it went from 5 naira to 10 naira. It went from 10 naira to I think 30 naira. It went from 30 naira to is it 40 naira? Then it went to 15 naira. Pure water was still 15 naira as at last year, but I think this year pure water is some people sell one pure water. Pure water in Nigeria is like this sachet water where people it's easy to get, So like I think currently it's like 100 naira. And guess what? Even if things change and we have fuel and all those things, it will still remain their normal prices, but certain things would only certain things. Like, I don't know. This is why I would always say that we Nigerians are the ones that are doing ourselves, because even if things change, even if it gets better, let's say magically the price of oil decides to decrease and naira and dollar is not this the way it is and all those things, they would not still come down. Like, they will still find another excuse to give you about why pure water is still 100 naira and a bottle of Coke is now 500. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't take soft drink, but they will still always find a way to like tell you or defend their stealing habit. I call it stealing because hello. Why is one pure water 100 naira? One bottle water is 300. I think so. This is what I hardly go out. I need to go out more, but you guys should just sit down and wait. I'm going to be updating my YouTube whenever I start going on solo dates with myself. But until then, I'm still going to be shouting it on this YouTube that I need to go out more. 2 points. Number 2 point has to be the pressure of life. So I broke it down into 2 points. So I would say that's like my number three: the pressure from social media and the pressure of life. The pressure of life is like you have to succeed, you have to make it, you have to not be a burden tomorrow because you need money to be the things that you say you want to be. You need money to go to the places that you say you want to go to. You need money to enter into some certain kind of rooms, to have certain kind of connection, to have certain kind of people around you, your circle. You need money for all those things because no poor man is going to be accepted into the midst of a rich man. You're just going to be helping them clean their shoes, if I'm being honest. So you need money to be in the right circle of people. You need money to be in the right room. So the pressure from life before, a man in his, let's say, uh early 30s is still trying to figure out life. So maybe like they start making it like, let's say, mid early 30s, late 30s, early 40s. But currently, I don't even know what changed and what happened. A man in his early 20s, mid 20s is expected to have it all figured out. Is all of a sudden supposed to have a house, a car, and should be doing well for himself. So like this sudden pressure of how it changed from a man in his 40s and late 30s, mid 30s, having it all figured out, and it just changed all of a sudden to a man in his early 20s and mid 20s, late 20s, supposed to have his life all figured out. And if you don't have your life all figured out, it's not looking like, oh my God, you're not serious to your life. Or a lady in, let's say, her early 20s is supposed to, before, a lady in her early 20s is supposed to be married. Now there's this pressure of a lady in her mid, late 20s is supposed to have it all figured out and already giving birth to all the kids that she's supposed to give birth to. Even though during our mother's time, people actually like, got married early, there were still women that got married late. But now, in this era, if you're getting married at, let's say, late 30s to 40s, they're already looking at you like, what child are you gonna give birth to? Like, you can't give birth to kids anymore. Like, it's just like more eyes are on people than usual. Like, people now talk more. I don't know if that's a thing. Like, people now talk more than how they used to talk before. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, there's now more eyes, there's now more pressure. Like, you're not married. When are you going to get married? It's the pressure is more. As young as I am, as young as I am, that I'm still feeling like I'm young, the pressure is hitting me little by little. I remember my mommy's sister, when I went to her place, was supposed to like pound yam and all that. So I like assisted her in pounding yam, and then she collected it to like finish it up, and then she said something to me that, "Don't worry, you're going to get a good husband. You're trying." And it was something that was so new to me because nothing of man was ever spoken to my side, like nothing of husband or anything. All of a sudden, they're praying for a good husband for me, and they're looking at me like, like you're ready to be a wife now. Then my mom one certain time she was like, as you're planning all this your work thing, also be putting in husband inside, and I'm there like, How old? I'm not done 22. I'm not done 22. And I was just there like, how old am I? I'm young. Like I left school early. Like I signed out 20. Hey, how old am I? That they're already shouting husband. My mom was making call with somebody and they were like, oh, Dupe has finished school. Very soon she'll bring husband home. I was just like, hey, which one is husband again home? So the pressure of life, I don't even know. It's just different. It's different. Like, and then there's the pressure from social media. That's my number 3 point, which is like when you go on social media every day, it just seems like there's always that girl with the perfect makeup, the perfect hair, the perfect nails, lashes, and like glowy skin. And there's just that pressure, like you will not be looking at your own skin, like, hey, hi. But but it's not supposed to be like that. There's just this because you'll be seeing the thing they want you to see, the closet with their many clothes inside and their shoes, their bags. You're not looking at yourself like, I only have two bags. And those two bags is my cousin that dashed me. My shoes, it's my cousin that dashed me. And he bought like 1, 2, 3% of my shoes. Like three of my shoes, not percent, three of my shoes. And in fact, they're already dead because like life happens, and then you go on social media and then you see people your age or less than you say having so many shoes and so many bags and so many hairs, and you're there with your cheap hair, like, hey, Jesus Christ, like what? So that pressure from social media is really making our 20s like, God, this is my age mate. Oh. This is my age mate. This is why comparison is a stealer of joy, if you ask me. Comparison is a stealer of joy. I've come to the realization that life is in phases. I might not be at the phase where I will have the hairs, the bags, the jewelries, the ring, those flashy materialistic stuff. Yeah. I might not be there right now, but one day I will be there. One day I would have the hairs and the clothes, and I'm going to like come to do like my video, yeah. And at the back of me, you guys will be seeing my fine ass room. That me. I decorated by myself. You guys should stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. But till then, I'm going to be in this space of give myself this peace that, yeah, life, people are different. Life is it's amazing. So enjoy the little phase that you are in. If you're in the phase where you have the bags and the books and everything, emphasis on the book school, because I really want to have books. I want to have a library. But if you go to bookshop and you see prices of book, you're like 12K. Excuse you? Excuse you? So I want to have the books, the bags, If you're the one that have the books and the bags, enjoy it, baby girl. Enjoy it. If you're the one that have the glowy skin, just know that I'm very jealous of you. Very jealous of you. But yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it. And if you're the one that is like me, that don't have the glowy skin, that don't have the hair, the bag, the clothes, so give yourself that peace that one day I'm going to have all these things. You just have to keep moving. You just have to keep working hard and don't compromise. I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope these 3 points were able to help. And if you have any other further ones that you would say that, okay, this is one of the reasons why our 20 suck, add it to the comment section. Maybe there might be part 3. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.